Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. And welcome to all those that are new, and welcome back to all those that follow me. You're more than welcome. How are all of you? Oh boy. It has been some energy this week, huh, guys, right? So, I'm sorry I'm a little behind, but here we are. Here are some updates. Astrologically, we're in a rut. Oh my gosh, guys. So yeah, as you all know, Venus is in retrograde, right? So the planet of love and adoration and just affection has been retrograde since just about the end of October, just about, I want to say, give or take. And we're feeling it. We're feeling her not being here to, you know, comfort us and be great. But here's the thing. The reason why we're feeling this so strongly lately is because Uranus has also been in Aries for, you know, a few days now. I believe since November 9th. So, yeah, the planet of chaos has been in the sign of the god of war. Let that marinate for a second. Just let that sink in for a bit. That's tough. That's really tough. So literally, what I have been observing is literally chaos at times. So a lot of people have been snarky, giving attitude, literally have not been feeling like themselves. Feeling rushed, feeling urgent, feeling, or rather portraying themselves as aggressive, as curt, as snarky, as extremely sarcastic, as short-tempered. And it really has come to a pinnacle in these past couple of days. And I'm taking this video on the 14th. So these past couple of days have been really hard. So much so that I felt compelled to come on. Because yesterday was really, I mean, I just, there are really no words for it. It was really heart-wrenching to see literally a fight break out in the street. It was just one of those things that's like, is this really real, or is this like some crazy dream that I'm having? But it's not. It's actually really real. It's that everyone is being super aggressive right now, and I understand why. Because the planet of chaos is literally in the god of war, right? Or goddess, depending, right? But we can't let that emotion really bring us down. We can't let negativity bring us down. We can't let our past bring us down. And, you know, as above, so below, the planets are really, how do I say this? Sorry, Mercury's coming in retrograde, so literally can't even speak. So the planets have been really wonky lately. They've been really strange. They've been acting really differently, really unique. Like, it's been so willy-nilly, if you will. I don't know why that's coming to me, but it's really somewhat like that. It's almost like the universe is playing a trick on us at the same time that abundance is supposed to flow in. So as you all know, November 11th was obviously 11, 11, 11. 2018 breaks down into the master number 11, right? So the gateway was open on the 11th for abundance. So it's so ironic that during this time and during this season that is supposed to be the most abundant is when literally attitudes and fights are popping off left and right around us. So what I have to say to you, my spiritual family, is literally hang in there, because we're in the time of abundance. We're in the time of manifesting our abundance. We're in the time of, literally, we have to be positive right now. We cannot give up the good fight. We only get but so much time. It's literally from November 11th all the way to November 29th. That is when it is the ripest time to sow our seeds. But people are literally just surrendering to this low vibrational energy of arguing and fighting, and no, like, you can't, no. You're not going to manifest if you're going to stay low vibrational, if you're going to be argumentative, if you're going to have this negative outlook. Like, it's not going to happen. It's not. And maybe that's a little bit too much of, Queen of Swords right there, but I don't know, I believe in telling the truth. So this past week is hard, and it's going to be harder, and especially tomorrow, which is Thursday, which is the pinnacle, literally the ending, just about. Because finally, on Friday, at approximately 5:10 a.m., right, Eastern Standard Time, that's when Venus finally comes back and goes direct. It's this Friday. Blessing upon everybody. Blessed be, seriously, because honestly, we need that. We need the balancing of the scales. So if you literally are feeling like this emotion, this energy really strongly, look at your Scorpio sign in your chart and look at where Libra falls in your chart too. You're most likely feeling it because of that. Venus is the planet sign for wow, Mercury retrograde is really getting me. So Libras are controlled by Venus, right? That's their planet. So the fact that they're coming back means that there's going to be a balancing of the scales. Balancing of the scales means that this Uranus energy is not going to be affecting us as much anymore, because finally the planet of love comes back in the picture to balance off all of this chaos that we feel and all of this aggression and all of the negativity. So obviously Aries is ruled by Mars, right? So they're very synonymous. So finally Venus balances out the Mars energy that we're feeling. And I know my Scorpios out there, you're feeling it because we're ruled by Mars. So we're just like in your face with people. Just, ooh, I've been a little bit too much of a truth teller lately. So yeah. So then on top of that, so finally on Friday, we get a balancing of the scales. Thank God. Thank the universe. Thank whomever. Just praise be. Finally, Mars and Venus will be balanced out on Friday. But here's the kicker. Mercury goes retrograde on Friday, and this is why I'm stuttering and stammering. And also, if your technology has been wonky lately, this is why. Literally, I've been feeling Mercury retrograde for like over 2 weeks now. My channel, for some odd reason, has been so weird. I've been taking the videos, but it has not been able to upload it, and I've tried so many different Wi-Fis. So now I'm doing lives. Everything in divine timing, right? So, be careful with that energy too on Friday with Mercury going retrograde. I mean, isn't this a crazy month? Isn't this just a crazy Scorpio season? And not to mention, talking about Scorpios, let me go switch into Sagittarius now. Jupiter is in Sagittarius. Soon we'll be in Sagittarius. Happy pre-birthday to all of my Sagittariuses out there. So if you have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart too, look that up. And be sure to, you know, do your mantras, do your affirmations. Because now is the time. Certainly is the time. Alright, so let's pull some cards for this week. Oh, snap. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, there was two. That just happened. Alright. So, the first one is the Queen of Swords. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, which is somewhat ironic because High Mercury goes retrograde on Friday. But for now, since Mercury is still direct, we're going to be saying a lot of truths. A lot of truths. Just a bunch. Some that actually may force us to let go of people in our past, and it actually may force us to actually move forward from our past. So it's something that's really like a cold hard truth that we actually have to really confront. Yeah, it's all about letting go. And that somewhat makes sense with Mercury going retrograde on Friday as well, because Mercury retrograde already hitting me, I swear. So Mercury retrograde, right? So this is literally where we start looking within ourselves, looking again introspectively in Scorpio season. It's kind of like us finally making the final dive to literally a deep sea dive that we've done for almost a month. It's like finally like, all right, this is our last lap. We're headed to the finish line. We're almost there. Yes. So this is that type of energy. That's that Mercury retrograde energy. So you're going to discover things that you should have let go in the past are now having to be let go now, whether you like it or not. Oh, snaps. Yup. Six of Swords. Going within yourself to find truth. Yo, I love it when it literally just affirms the things that I say. Oh my goodness. All right. Sorry. Oh, yay. And after we do that introspective, can I speak? Oh my God. No. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This Mercury retrograde energy, I can't even handle it. Always happens. This always happens. Sorry. So, after the introspection, after you go within, after you analyze yourself, that is when you can actually give to others again. This is when you can receive again. This is truly when your cup is overflowing with abundance. That's when it really, the sun just kind of begins to shine again. It's when you start finally feeling emotionally healthy again, right? So this is when we finally somewhat find a balance within ourselves where we can actually feel complete again. Yeah. Feel whole, feel oneness, feel beautiful for some people almost. This is this wonderful energy of the Ace of Cups. It's like you need to let the water just flow through. You need to go with the tides. You need to go with the current. And the current is currently, wow, Mercury retrograde, really. But truly, the tide is just bringing you into yourself. And you're following that current within yourself to truly go within to that cave and just excavate the things that were holding you back and almost annihilating them with the Queen of Swords. The truth will set you free is what I'm channeling for some people. Yeah, it will set you free from this foolery with the Seven of Swords. From someone that possibly has been sneaky and has been a negative influence in your life in some way, shape, or form. Could be someone from your past that you have to let go. Can be someone trying to come back in from your past that you have to let go. It's almost like a warning, if you will. And truly, you should not fall into temptation, right? Because your wishes and your dreams will come true. They will manifest as long as you feed faith and starve fear, and you make those affirmations, you make those mantras. Like I keep saying, like, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but since the 11th, the gateway is open, and until the 29th, the gateway is open. It closes on the 29th of this month with 11, 11, and 11 again. So this is the time to wish upon a star. It's a lot of water and sword energy, I feel. A lot of truth and a hell of a lot of emotion. Just a lot. Oh, okay. Well, that wanted to come out. That wanted to come out. All right. So here we are again with basically connecting with Mother Nature, connecting with ourselves, connecting with Divine Source, connecting again and feeling connected and meditating and finding that balance within yourself again. Feeling whole, feeling complete through meditation. And with that meditation, the wheel of fortune turns. Karmic scales are being balanced. Literally. I'm hearing like all is well that ends well. As long as you put in the work, it will end out okay. As long as you found your balance, as long as you found your peace, as long as you found your bliss in some way, shape, or form, whichever way that resonates with you. And as long as you put in that effort and you stayed away from those thieves and temptation, and you let go what you needed to let go, and you handled your business, right, by going within, then everything should be fine emotionally with the Queen of Cups. What a wonderful sight to see. So literally we have two queens here visiting us right now. We have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, and literally we mostly have water and sword energy. We have knowledge and emotions, both here, both conflicting with each other, but also both balancing each other out. So mind you, during the spread, like, I'm just astounded that I haven't had one earth card. So guys, we are either in our minds or in our emotions right now. So like I said, be careful with both. Because being overly honest can hurt a lot of people, and then that's going to cause conflict. And then being overly emotional with others, let's be real, as a water sign, that I can assure you that that is going to cause conflict. So please be careful with both. Try to ground yourself. Like I said, even here, it's literally saying, go within, meditate on yourself, and find a balance. I'm surprised Temperance didn't come out. Did it? Is that the Temperance card? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, striking balance. My goodness. All right. So energetically, so essentially this week, what we have to do is balance everything out and make sure that we're okay and make sure that we let things go and just ride the current. Just ride that wave though. Just this week is going to be tough and there's no denying it. Ride the wave. Just ride it. All right, so I'm going to add these up. All right. So that is 1, that is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30, 37, 43, 43 and 7, 43 and 7, wow, that's 50, okay. And plus 10 is 60, 60 reduces down to 6, which is generally abundance right there in itself. Not exactly right to pick yet, but truly it's just there and we're looking at it and we are planting those seeds and our intentions are out there. And essentially, this can be a temporary opportunity that will allow us to benefit from our affirmations, like I said, in our mantras. Like, really, the cards and the numerology don't lie on this one. It's not like I can't pick this out. This is from Divine Source right now, so I have to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll firstly do your butterfly affirmations for your happy, courageous, and beautiful lives for our weekly. And then I'm just feeling kind of compelled to go into our Angels Abundance deck today. Because a lot of people are just wondering, like, where's my abundance? And being honest, I'm kind of one of those people too. All right, so for this week, I listened to the intuitive wisdom of my own... really? My own feelings. I'm guided from within. I'm done. I'm weak. I ended there. Yo, seriously? Okay. Did I not just say that there's a bunch of swords and freaking water and emotions all this week? So like I'm saying, follow your intuition, follow your gut, follow your own feelings, but be careful too. Don't be overzealous either, you know? Okay. I choose happy and loving thoughts. I feel good and express love for myself and others. Oh my God, in this time, in this season, when Venus is retrograde, please love on yourself. Please love on yourself. Take a bubble bath. If you're, I don't know, if you like that type of thing, if you're a person that loves getting your nails done, get your nails done. Go out to the movies. Do you. Do you. This is the time where you need to do you a little bit. You know, do some self-love on yourself. Whatever form that is, as long as you're not hurting anyone else or harming anyone else, then do you. All right. And here we are again, letting go, create space for me to receive. So just like earlier in the reading, you have to let go in order to receive something. And I make this illusion a lot, right? Or this metaphor. It's almost like we're at a port, at a dock, and literally all the spots are taken. All of the boats are right at the dock. And your abundance that you're manifesting is trying to come in, but basically it can't come in because it can't find a port. It can't find a dock. It really can't do anything. So it has to circle around the island until you can let something go. So you have to let go of the negative things before you can receive the positive things. And you have to forgive yourself for any shortcomings that happen, whether you accidentally snap off at someone you didn't mean to. Yes, like, that sucks, but you have to forgive yourself because we are human. You know, so we do make mistakes. As long as you apologize and you truly mean it and you don't do it again, then that's it. But don't keep repeating the negative things over and over and over in your head. Don't keep reliving your past. Because you're not your past anymore. You're not even your present. You are becoming who you are meant to be. And who is that person that you want to become? You just have to put that intention out there. You are who you are becoming. Okay, so next stop. So if you are tuning off, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of love and light. Namaste. If you are staying, I'm going to do a couple of cards from the Angels of Abundance Oracle deck. Just feel kind of compelled to do this. And this is from Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue. So I just know that a lot of people are stressing out about their abundance. So I just felt like, you know, let me do that. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Yes. Sweet. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards, maybe two more. Let's see what Spirit tells us. Oh. Okay. Well. All right. This one does just not want to get off the floor. Seriously. Okay. Boom. Hi. Okay. So essentially our first card from the Angels of Abundance Oracle card deck. Also, if you're joining me, hello. Our first card is obstacles and blocks are being lifted. So although it seems like things are going awry and it seems like things are getting worse, they actually are getting better. I know it seems really hard right now, but the only way to get, you know, over something or over an obstacle is to actually go through it. And if you're facing that storm and you're in the middle of that storm, let me just tell you, that is absolutely fine. You are exactly where you're meant to be. You just have to keep on going. You have to reach the other side. That is where our true abundance lies. So you have to keep it moving. Like, because our angels are with us and literally obstacles and blocks are being lifted. So let's just do a little close up on that one. So all your good personal work and your positive energy shift has overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered and gratitude and ensure that your flow of abundance continues to ensure, right? So, yeah. So as I was saying earlier, Venus finally goes direct. So there's going to be a balance of everything. And that's truly when we're going to be able to feel like ourselves again. So that's one, right? But two, also, like I said earlier, Mercury goes retrograde the same day that Venus goes direct. So we're doing that last deep sea dive to figure out who we are. And that's when we truly are able to actually remove that one last obstacle that's in our way, especially during this time that is so blessed, truly. And I'll read from the book. Hold on. So it literally says, congratulations! All your personal growth work has disentangled you from the snares of fear-based blocks. All systems are go, and you are on your way. The key now is for you to stay centered in positive energy. Any doubts or worries must be immediately faced and dealt with, such as giving them to God for healing, or, divine source, whichever way you want to call it, right? The universe. Do not allow your mind to wander to worst case scenarios, lest you manifest those fears into reality. Remember that God gave you the spiritual power of creation and the universe, right? So use it to craft your masterpiece that will leave a helpful and inspiring legacy. Boom. Feed faith and starve fear. Push through. Okay. And then organize for success. Doesn't that I always feel like when I get this card, I feel like it's a slap in the face because I'm always organized and I'm like, but what do you mean, Spirit? Whatever do you mean? Right? So then my ego literally takes it in a little bit and I'm like, okay, gotta release that. It's not about that. It actually means something different a little bit anyway. So do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. So one thing that I find that I end up doing is I overburden myself and I'm always like, yes, I can do that. Yes, I can do that. Yes, I can do that. Right. And then at the end of the day, I have 10 things to do and I'm like, why did I do that? Right. So then I'm like, all right, so now I have to reorganize myself and prioritize what needs to get done. So this is essentially what we need to do too, is that we need to prioritize what is it that we need to do. If it's in the life of finances, let us dissect our finances and figure out what is the most important thing and then take it from there. If it's in our love life, right? What is the most important relationship? What is it that I need? What is it that I want? What can I live with and what can I not live without, right? So those are the things that we have to discover within ourselves too. Organizing even yourself for success. So it is literally sometimes even discovering who you are. Deep sea diving and discovering that, oh yeah, I really don't like that. Oh yeah, I feel this certain way when someone says this, right? So it's being aware of yourself and being aware of your surroundings and being aware of others all at the same time. So from the book, the angels of abundance have brought you this card to remind you of the importance of organizing your work and living space as well as your schedule. Disorganization can lead to feeling overwhelmed with normal life activities. Isn't that the truth? This is a lot more. Okay. It can seem as if your chores and responsibilities are too numerous to keep track of. You may even start to forget important pieces of information and deadlines. A couple people I know. This can have a negative effect on your ability to calm yourself, get centered, and visualize. All critical components of manifestation work. Organizing simply means you have a sense of order in your life. What was I saying? This can be as simple as keeping a calendar so that you remember when bills are coming due, right? Let's talk about auto pay real quick. Do it. And keep track of it. That's the most important part. Writing a to-do list and then checking off each accomplished task ensures that you'll finish what you start. Once you start to get organized, notice how much clearer your mind feels. Feel the lightness of your spirit that will become your new reality. Pay attention to your stress level and how it drops noticeably. If you feel that you are already organized, that's me, right? Because sometimes I feel that way, but that's not exactly how I am. But then I'm like, yeah, I'm organized. And then life hits me in the face and then I have a tower moment and I'm like, all right, you right, spirit, you right, right? So, for those few people that are already organized, check in and see if you are excessively organizing. Ha! at the expense of allowing, right? So instead of allowing something to happen, you're trying to micromanage something to happen. And in fact, by micromanaging, you're actually doing something negative, and that actually stops something from happening, as ironic as that seems. So do you spend most of your time tidying up, quote unquote? Do you feel out of sorts if the slightest thing in your space is off? If so, the angels of abundance are reminding you that this is a delay tactic by your ego. It's good to be orderly and streamlined, but not to the point that you don't get any actual work done on the priorities that support your abundance. So there's always a balance. So yes, it is great to be organized, right? Both mentally, physically, emotionally, right? All of those things are great, but don't try to, micromanage every single little thing that happens in your life, because then your fate can actually happen. Your destiny cannot happen. Your wish that you wished upon a star cannot happen, right? So you need to make sure that if you're that person that is like, I need to do this, if you're like at a 7, bring it down to like a 5. And then finally, we have release jealousy. So, jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you, right? Here's the thing. Positivity attracts positivity. Negativity attracts negativity. That is just literally the law of attraction right there, right? You with me? So, when you celebrate the successes of other people, your success is bound to follow. You feel me? So when you celebrate someone else's success and truly, truly mean it by the bottom of your heart, that is when abundance will come to you too, just by default. And even if it doesn't, let's say if you are celebrating other successes, but you're still like, but where's my success, right? If you're truly in that energy and in that spirit of joy and selflessness, that in itself is almost an abundance too, because mind you, everything is in divine timing. Everything has its time and its place. But let me just tell you, if you are truly in that honest, positive space and positive energy, positivity will follow you. And it will happen whether you notice it or not. And it's going to be in the smallest ways. So let's say if you take public transportation, right? And perhaps, you're celebrating someone else's success and you want to have a big success, but it's not manifesting yet because guess what? It's not your time yet. But you're still in that positive energy and you take public transit, right? All of a sudden you see like on your little app that everything is delayed and you're like, man, I really wish that I can have a bus right now. And then boom, a bus that was not even on the map shows up. Or boom, a train that wasn't even on the map shows up. Or boom, your train was supposed to be delayed 30 minutes, but guess what? Nope. Error, we're actually 5 minutes early. All things that happen when you have positive energy, when you exude that. And mind you, it doesn't necessarily need to be public transportation. It can be literally you going into the store and something is supposedly sold out and you walk in and you're just like, well, do you guys have this anywhere? And you ask a question and then they have it for you, right? Abundance. Small little things will manifest in the time that it takes for your bigger thing to happen. I promise you. Okay. I feel like there's something else. That doesn't feel like it's it. So I'm going to pull one other card from my Angel Answers deck. Because why not? Right? Why not? Ugh. Sorry, the box is stuck. Really? Okay. Alright. So I think I'm going to do it this way. I know it's really weird. It's not pick a card reading, but I'm actually getting kind of channeled that, which is really strange. I'm going to go for it, because why not, right? Alright, so pick 1, 2, 3, or basically, yeah, 4. I don't know why. This was supposed to be a short reading. Nope. That's 1. That's 2. Oh. And that's 3 and 4. Okay. So this is 1, and I'm going to move this. Hold on. Now I need more space. That became a thing. So I will put my amethyst on number 1, topaz on number 2. Don't even know why this is a thing, but this is a thing right now. I'm going to put my rose quartz on number 3. And what do I want for number 4? I guess I'll do the, yeah. Okay. Black obsidian for number 4. So take a moment. Feel the energy. And pick the one that you feel is for you. And then we'll get started. Okay. Let's start with number 1. So number 1, don't stop. Oh snap. Don't stop, get it, get it. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, now I gotta stop. Or don't stop. Alright, so don't stop says, this is not the time to give up. Continue to move in the direction of your hopes, dreams, or plans. You are on the right path, and you should see progress as long as you stay the course. It's very important that you stand your ground and believe in yourself. Don't let others intimidate you into quitting. Wow. Okay. Just because they don't have your vision doesn't mean you shouldn't follow your heart. So follow your heart, follow your gut, follow your intuition, your spirit guides, everything. Don't stop. All right, so that is number 1. If you're going to tune off, then thank you and namaste. I'm going to start with number 2. All right, number 2 is wait. Hold up, wait a minute. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing the oldies right now, but that's a thing. All right. Wait. Your situation is going to require a little patience. Your angels are not saying no, but they are saying not yet. Sometimes heaven needs a little extra time to make all the pieces fall perfectly into place. What are you asking for? What you are asking for, rather, may have an effect on the lives of others. When that occurs, it can take additional preparation to make sure everyone's needs are seen to. Be patient so that all who are involved can have the experience they're meant to have. That's called divine timing right there. Universe is like, pause. Just hold on a second. Just wait a minute. Like, ugh, give us a second. All right. So that is number 2. And if you are logging off, then I'm sending you tons and tons of love and light. And namaste. Bye. All right. And then going now into numero 3. Number 3. Trust. Boom. That in itself looks just like the epitome of what a boom would look like. Just like, bam. I love that it has amethysts in it too. For me, I feel like amethysts are wild energy. I can never tame an amethyst. It's just, I don't know. It like expands energy. Sorry, I'm turning to trust. Hold on. Trust. This is a time for trust. Sometimes there is no yes or no to a question. There are situations where we are better served by not knowing what is to come, so that the miracle can unfold before our very eyes. Like children opening a gift, part of the magic of our lives is found in the joy of surprise. Trust that your angels have something amazing in store for you, even if they can't quite tell you yet what it is. So, trust, feed faith, and starve fear. And if you pick number 3, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of love and light. Namaste. And now, last but not least, number 4. Communicate clearly. That's so pretty. There's like 2 little dolphins on that. And this card, it's like communicate clearly, which is so hard to do with Mercury retrograde right now, I'm being honest. But I almost feel like it's not in the literal sense of speaking, but rather in the emotional sense. Like, you have to communicate your emotions properly. And it's not literally with words like, I care about you, I love you, and that's all, and that's part of it, but that's not all of it. It's like sending your energy and positivity up there. It's heightening your vibrations to the 4D and the 5D and staying up there and just giving the energy in which you want to receive, right? So if you want that loving energy, where you do it is in the 4D and the 5D, and you actually give it off. You send out those positive vibes, right? And so that you can receive them. So whatever you actually give in that dimension is what you shall receive in our dimensional, in the 3D, right? But really 4D, because we want to live in the 4D. We don't really want to live in the 3D. All right. So let's communicate clearly. I hope that was clear. Okay. This situation requires very precise and careful communication. Don't assume that others involved understand what you want or need from them. In-person discussions are preferable, so meet up with a person. But if that's not possible, make sure that your communication method is very thorough. Skype, FaceTime, all those things. I don't know all the apps, but those are just a couple. This card can indicate that there has been a miscommunication that is creating a challenge for the parties involved. By clearing up any misunderstandings, you can heal the situation so that everyone can start moving forward again. And that's what's up. Always, ever forward. So make sure that you communicate clearly. Especially in this season. I'm just saying. Alright, so that is literally my reading. That's it. Yeah, we're good. We're good here. All right, so everyone that stayed on, I am sending you tons and tons and tons and tons of what? Love and light. Namaste, everyone.